Live. Okay, hello everyone. Welcome to the Creator Metaphysical Store. I have to apologize because out of habit, I pressed the button um, before I was completely ready. So let me just finish setting up, and we can get started on this here. Now, there is going to be a raffle that's gonna transpire soon. Let me just this. Hold on, let me first. Come on. Okay. Is that put this behind the computer? Come on. Where are we here? Like so. There we go. Okay. Now I need to get my water and food because when I do readings, I do tend to work up an appetite. So let me go grab those really quick. Up there. Da-da-da. Water. So that's pretty much it. I got my food over there, my water here, tarot cards here. Now, of course, I got some in the bag. So, okay. So, yes, as I was saying, there is going to be a raffle that I'm going to do. I haven't decided what the prizes are going to be, but I was thinking like some of the prizes could be my candles, soaps, maybe some free crystals. I don't know. What kind of prizes would you like to win? I personally am leaning a lot towards candles and not really candles and soaps, like mojo bags, maybe a box full of herbs and spices for tea or whatever magical whatnots, to crystals, because I'm pretty good at obtaining crystals easily. So, but I haven't figured out the rules. I was thinking like for every $10 spent, whether it be on my store or if you're wanting to get a reading from me or on here, every $10 spent, I put your name in this box, and then I shake it up, and then I just pull out a name, and of course there'll be like three big prize winners, and then I was gonna have 6 small prized winners. That way it's fair. I don't know, what do you guys think? I would like to do some sort of raffle, and the raffle is to raise money for the storefront property, in which I told you is the tiny home. It's gonna have the store, and then there's the loft, which is my bedroom, and the kitchen and bathroom. But I'm basically combining my home with my business. So like basically you're investing into the small business. So but yeah, that's pretty much what I have so far. But let me bring over and do a general reading for the public. Let me put this over there on the Egyptian altar later. This could go there. I almost spilled the contents. Okay. So, let's do a general reading for the planet Earth. Of course, I'm going to lean this down a little bit. O goddess of the moon, Artemis, I call upon thee to guide my hand with the goddess Freya. As you are the moon, I ask that we receive the messages of how this super full moon is going to impact us for the next 3 months. So I want to see, what is it going to do for humanity? What is this going to do for humanity? I dropped it, but it's okay. Okay. Recast this one. Okay. I'm being told that's enough. This. Okay. O holy creatures, near and far, come to me and guide my eyes of sight to see beyond the fabrics of time and space with all my might. I call upon thee, the angel of blessings and the angel of miracles, Barakiel and Hamayed. I call upon thee, the angel of protection, Michael, the messenger of God, Gabriel, the power of God, Uriel, and the healing of God, Raphael. I call forth the angel known as the love and grace and beauty of God, Hanael. May these angels guide my eyes so I can see the will of God, O great Archangel Metatron. Your name translates as the will of God. And so I'm asking that you guide me to see the future and what God plans for humanity. So again, we're doing 3 months from the August 30th super full moon. We're asking for 3 months. So most of it's coming, like, I feel a lot of purging. That's the first thing that comes to my mind is purging. And I'm gonna pull 3 cards. So let me just shuffle this deck. Wheel of Fortune, the World card reversed, and the Two of Swords also reversed. So I feel like there is definitely not really a clear, I think I want to say the word clearing, like a purging of something that's very fortuitous. So I don't, with the world, maybe there's going to be a lot of fortune, but it's not really for the world in the sense of the whole world. I feel like it's with the individuals within the world. I feel like there's going to be this first month, starting with September, is going to be very fortuitous because of the Wheel of Fortune energy. But with October, it's not really so much about the world, but going within, and that's for the month of October, the World card reversed. So it's more like you're gonna have this fortune, but I hear this message of like, do not spend what fortune you acquire or obtain. Instead, hold on to it. And then for November, which is the Two of Swords. Now this talks about conflict in the two represents duality, yin yang, masculine, feminine, et cetera, et cetera. So I feel like there's gonna be November is like an imbalance of energy. And so that's what I'm getting. And that's what I'm feeling. So, yes. But I don't feel like it's a imbalance in the form of like, oh, man, it's horrible. The governments are at each other's throats. No, it's more like an imbalance, but a necessary imbalance in order for us to force us to go even deeper. So I feel like we're going to go deep, but this imbalance is going to cause us to go deeper energetically. I heard the word introspection. I'm sorry, I can't. Let me pull up my phone. I can't read the comments from so far away. I need glasses. I do apologize. What I want. What is? Well, I'm using my phone to read the comments, so please bear with me. He said, "Hello, can I have a general?" Like, I don't know if you saw Jolie, but we're doing an $8.88 special reading for the month of October. Actually, it's actually gonna end today. So this will be your last time to get the $8.88 reading. And then I chose $16.16 for the casting lots. I need to put in my PayPal information. So for PayPal, you can search my email, which is Cash App is the hashtag. Oops. And Venmo is Edgar. And they have like it says like at Edgar 7725. So those are the information for my Cash App, my Cash App, Venmo, and PayPal. I try to keep my prices really low because I know that we are all struggling, and I'm not a greedy person. I don't ever want people to assume that. So I try to keep my prices low, even at the cost of, even though I know my worth, and I could charge anywhere between $50 to $100 because I'm that good. But I don't because I'm here to help people rather than take people's money. Is why I'm here, why I come on live and do these readings for people. Now, of course, there has to be that equivalent exchange. I may be reading the energy for you, but like I'll need some, I need compensation. Now, that doesn't mean I don't just accept money. We could do like a barter in a trade for like, say, if you do like QHT sessions or Reiki, I'm open to a barter and trade system. And but let's read for the month of October. Okay, let's read for the month of October. Those there. So in October, we have the cowrie shell and the amethyst, which actually kind of fits with the world card because cowrie shells were said to symbolize for good fortune and wealth. And with it being with the amethyst, I feel like there's this attitude like I am wealthy, like I am rich, I'm wealthy, not in the sense of like rich and wealthy isn't just money, like a happy, abundant mindset, like a mindset that's full of happiness and the abundant. I mean the word abundance. I keep being brought back to abundance. So in an abundance of joy and laughter, positive mental energy. Now, what's interesting though is that we have a rhodonite, which right also next to this cowrie shell. So it's not just the mind with the amethyst. The rhodonite helps connect the earth, the heart chakra, and the root chakra, like heaven. So you got the mind, emotion, and the physical body going on. So the mind, body, and spirit. So it's like that energy. So there's going to be a lot of abundance of positivity. I see here, over here, there's a piece of fluorite here, but with the amethyst, with not this is a black tourmaline with silver wax on it. This black tourmaline was used in a feminine, protecting the divine feminine, but also healing the divine feminine. So I feel like there's going to be a lot of healing when it comes to the divine feminine aspect, but a positive like a positive healing, but also a clearing because we have here, I don't know if you can see, but this is a white piece of calcite. And actually, another piece of calcite, white calcite, is here. So there are two pieces of white calcite. So there's definitely going to be a clearing, a sense of clarity, abundance for sure. But mostly, like energetically, it's clarity, clearing, purifying, purging out the negativity, and allowing yourself to be open to high vibrations. Now, it's interesting because we have this piece of sodalite here. And so there's probably going to be a clarity on what is your truth, what it is that you're seeking to do. And this with this other white calcite with this smoky quartz here, I feel like it's also saying that you're going to basically have such a positive mindset where it's like as soon as something negative enters your thoughts, you're like, never mind, go away. Like you're able to like filter out the negativity. And it's definitely, again, the cowrie shell is abundance, but I feel like you're gonna have the abundant and like the an abundance of tools, energetic tools and skill sets to handle this. Like there's going to be so many options for you to choose from when it comes to dealing with negativity. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I'm seeing it. We have the clear quartz here and a piece of uh, carnelian with the labradorite, and it has the symbol manaz on it. So I'm feeling like this is leading into from September into October. I feel a lot of clarity will come. Not just a mental clarity, but a sense of clarity on where you physically want to go when it comes to life. But towards the end for humanity, at the end of this month, I mean October. See, as you could see, when I'm in the month. For October, I see the obsidian with the sunstone. So I'm thinking that there's going to be a definitely masculine energy, but the masculine energy is going to help remove. It's going to bring you deal with the feminine energy, as you could see, is in the theme for September. But now we're coming into the masculine energy here for October. So this is September, as I was saying, feminine energy over here, but it's like feminine September, but masculine energy for October. But I'm feeling like the feminine energy was to help clear what needs to be cleared, but the masculine that's coming in is to put that structure, like to make the foundation and structure of what you've healed from. Like your integration is what I'm hearing, the word integration. So I feel like there is definitely going to be for humanity a time where it'll be like, okay, now we need this call in this masculine energy to build a structure of where we're wanting to go as a collective. And I'm hearing in my head, I had an angel just come in and said, don't tell them, do not forget that they could do this consciously when it comes to doing group meditations. I'm seeing they're wanting us to do a group gathering in the month of October, like a global meditation. I'll host if people are interested, but a global meditation, and I'm seeing October 31st. They said that's when the energies are really thin and you're able to penetrate, and the veil is very thin and you can penetrate and bring in. So I'm seeing that. I'm definitely seeing us doing a global meditation, and it's basically like microphones. Everyone can hear everyone across the world. And it's like, what do we want to create? We want to create love? Okay, we're going to bring in love. We want to create peace? We're going to bring in world peace. We as a collective, if we gather together, it amplifies our intention and causes massive change. It actually has been proven with studies. They did it for a crime based area in Europe, and basically they had a bunch of people come together and meditate on, oh, there's going to be more love, there's going to be more peace, no crime, and the actual crime rate actually lowered. So like we have the ability to change our reality. Now I do feel like this black stain, I feel like it's some sort of information that was hidden, and it's basically like we're looking at the government like, how the fuck did you just hide this from us? Like, how dare you? Almost like a feeling of, how they're coming out with this extraterrestrial stuff and saying, yeah, they're extraterrestrials. There's another part to this, and I'm seeing an alien, and then I'm seeing like Seattle. So maybe this is gonna have to do with Seattle. I don't know what that has to do with in the image of a gray alien, but there is something. Maybe this will happen in Seattle, where this origin comes from, and there's something that's going to happen there that is basically like Basically, like we're looking at our government like, what the fuck? You hid this from us. How dare you? But we aren't gonna like riot against them. I feel like we're gonna handle it with love because we have the cowrie shell again with a pink calcite in a rose quartz heart shape. So I feel like we're gonna be like looking at the government, and it's like they deliver this information to us, and it's kind of like takes us aback, like whoa, like how could you keep this from us? But at the same time, I feel like a sense of gratitude. I really do. Like, okay, that we can understand that they held it for us, yeah, because they didn't want to incite panic. But at the same time, they shouldn't make that decision for us. And that's basically, I feel like there's going to be an opportunity to make the government understand, like, hey, you don't have to make all the decisions. We're just as much as part of the country as you in the power, you know. And I feel like that's what needs to happen. Myself, but. Mm. Now, definitely clarity. I feel like there's just an information that's going to appear towards the end of October. I really, really do. There's just something about this energy. I feel it's like an information, but not in the form of paper and written letters. It's like almost like information by word of mouth first before it became on paper and pen. I really do, and I feel like even though we open the door, it's gonna lead to a bigger like purging of the darkness because of the fact that this black nodule calcite comes in. Um, but also in the month of October, I see the drachma and the smoky quartz here as well. So the month of October is definitely bringing in that energy of wealth, even though that we have the Wheel of Fortune for September. I feel like the World card is going to come in, but not as wealth for the whole world. I feel like it's wealth individually, but it's going to basically neutralize any negative energy. But I'm also reading it also as well that some people may find it difficult to find wealth because of the black nodule calcite and the smoky quartz. So it's neutralizing wealth as well. So I'm feeling like I'm asking, what can they do? Those that are struggling with wealth, what can we do? And I'm getting this vibe of like meditating. Meditation is going to be key for you to manifest wealth. And I said, when should they start manifesting? And they said, start now. Like anywhere, anytime is good. Start now. So they're saying, start now. Start meditating. I'm seeing an hour, like it went from 12 to 1 o'clock. So an hour a day. Meditate on what it is you're wanting to bring in. Now, we also have over here for the month of November, but I want to talk about this. Now, I found this to be very interesting, so I know where it's at, but that's this. This is like a spiral stone that I have. It's, I think, supposed to be connected to some Shiva, I believe. I'll have to double check and look at the It's About Rock store again. Hmm. Um, but we have a clear quartz with the divine feminine facing down, and I'm hearing the word anchor. So we're anchoring in divine feminine at the end of this month. I feel I'm just seeing a lot of people doing a lot of big like ceremonial rituals where we call in the angels or where we call in, God or goddess, if you believe in the goddess, you're calling in the good forces with your good intentions. Also, this is towards the end of like the last week of October. We also, that's what that is. But also, this over here in the same week of October, we have the Indigo Gabbro and the Clear Quartz. So there's definitely going to be a boost of clarity. And I just heard the word upgrade, and they pointed towards the solar plexus. It's like the root cycle, but it went to the solar plexus, the heart, and they said the throat. So it's like you're gonna get the first half of the upgrade is the root to the sacral. But then in the second part of that same day, I'm seeing the 29th through the 31st. And it's like that second part of the day, it's like you're getting the solar plexus, the heart, and the throat. You know, so I'm feeling an upgrade. Mm. Um, we have here a piece of howlite, sodalite. Let me turn this kind of like this: howlite, sodalite, and the um, rose quartz here. So I feel like also towards the second week of October, we're also going to have a lot of people that we're just going to get tired of and let go because they don't serve us. It's just this feeling of like, you know what, fuck it. I let go, bye. You're obviously keep biting my head off. I keep trying to be there and give you chances, but no, I'm done. Like I feel that. Um, Now, this is for November, and I'm hearing that this section is for November. But for November, we have the Sodalite starting us off with the energy of the petrified wood. So, very calming. I feel like a lot of communication will be very calm for us as a humanity. I feel like we're going to be emotionally more chill, but also calm and very grounded. But I feel like there's going to be a healing communication, a lot of healing being communicated. Because we have here with the sodalite, a rose quartz, and uh, I'm thinking this is Amazonite, but it's a very healing stone with another piece of sodalite. So, like, that just tells me that there is definitely going to be healing. But like I feel like the throat chakra is gonna be a lot. I'm being told to keep yourself calm. Do not let your emotions speak for you. Because I'm seeing a lot of people that will just speak what they want to speak, but it's like they're not thinking of the consequences for when they speak, because sometimes there's a time and a place for everything. So keep your emotions calm. I feel a lot of water energy, water and air. We have an aquamarine with this petrified wood. So I'm feeling like there's going to be a lot of calmness, and aquamarine is very water, so calming emotions. We have here this hammer, which to me, I heard the word carpenter, so it's maybe there's going to be a lot of construction that's going to happen towards the month of December, and I'm seeing highways. And there's going to be something in December that's going to disrupt construction along the highways. I don't know what it is. I'm seeing like a building and maybe a pipeline, but I don't know. I don't want to say too for certain. But I feel like with this rose quartz here, the citrine, and this clear quartz, this blue lace agate, and the citrine, there's definitely a lot of positivity coming. A lot of positive flow. I feel like it's going to be very grounding, like very definitely grounding that positivity. Um, we have over here, I do feel clarity too, like positive clarity. It's almost like we're just going to know what to do. Whatever's going to happen here, it's like we're going to push all that stuff out, and it's like we'll just know, like bing, bam, boom. We're getting from X, Y, Z. It's like boom, boom, boom. It's like we're already knowing what we need, what we're doing, what we're gonna do, or it's like what we are knowing, what we have to do is what I'm saying. But then we have the amethyst with the lephidolite there, so I feel like a nurturing mind. So there's going to be a lot of nurturing energy. We have here a piece of clear quartz, a clear quartz stone here. Oh my god, this one's pretty. With another rose quartz, a tiger's eye, and another blue lace agate with the key. I'm definitely feeling like this key, it kind of looks like a door and a cup. So I feel like there's going to be an emotional door that's going to have, I feel like confidence knowing who you are, being confident in who you are, but also protecting yourself from bullshit. I feel like you're not protecting yourself to, in a sense of like, say, I'm going to use this as an example, but say someone's punching you and you have to protect yourself. That's not the kind of protection I'm talking about when someone's punching you. I'm talking about the protection of like protecting, but not in the sense of like you have to protect. It's basically, I don't want to say protect, I want to say more of fierce, because the tiger's eyes give me this fierceness, like not really so much protection, but fierce. So it's basically like I am this fierce, badass woman or man. I know who I am, no ifs and buts. I feel very confident, and we're stepping into that confident energy, but we're grounding it in with that subtle emotional grounding. So we're grounding that in, and then if you look over here, we have a lephidolite and an amethyst. So on top of the confidence, we're going to be also mentally and emotionally confident, and it's going to be so nurturing for us. And then I see towards December, there's not really a whole lot of activity until towards the end of December, because I'm seeing two smoky quartz. So I feel like there's going to be like a rest period. Like we've done a lot. There's going to be a rest period in the month of December. It's going to be very slow. For businesses, do not expect a lot of business, especially if you're like in the esoteric department. I don't really feel like I see Walmart and stuff doing better because, they're well known. If you're not a well known company like myself, I'm seeing a vibe like do not expect to have a lot of business coming in December, but I'm seeing that I'm asking how to counteract that, and I'm seeing a bunch of flyers and ads, like newspaper ads. So if you want to increase business and you're a small business owner like myself, put in those ads. Put in ads. Start now. Start right now. It's September, and start putting those ads in the paper. That's what you need. You need to put those ads in the paper because then that will counteract that. But if you want to take advantage of the rest period and say there's a lack of customers, if you want that, I'm getting a lot of like rest. So regardless, I feel like there's gonna be rest. Because it's gonna be this malachite here. I don't know if you can see it. I'm gonna turn this. Like the malachite here is saying healing, transformation. So you're gonna need this rest regardless of whether or not you whether or not you are economically. I feel like there's gonna be a slow period when it comes to business, regardless. But I'm seeing that this amethyst like right behind this piece of clear quartz, and it's behind the smoky quartz. So I'm feeling definitely for sure that I'm seeing like a pot of money, and then like there's gonna be money towards the end of Thanksgiving, towards November, but then like towards the end of November, but then it's like as soon as December hits, it's gonna be this slow period. I do feel like there's a clear quartz, and I'm trying to see what this is like. Gabelle. So I'm seeing Christmas time here with this Gabelle, and then with the malachite. So there's gonna be a lot of transformation. I'm seeing how people used to fight on Christmas, or that there's a lot of trauma related to Christmas, whether it's between your family, your friends, your neighbors, and it's like your childhood traumas. I'm seeing a lot of that being transmuted and transformed and being released. I'm definitely feeling that. A lot of cosmic, powerful, like transformational energy. Now, that's what I see from September to December. I know we went 4 months instead of 3, but that's what I was seeing. And but that's the reading for the collective, I wanted to read how this supermoon is going to affect us, and I feel like I said, definitely a lot of healing that's gonna happen. A lot of healing will definitely happen. Um, and toward in the beginning of September, a lot of energy like traumas and stuff will definitely be released. But I feel like towards October, it's more of like after the release, okay, now we got to put in the groundwork and bring that in physically. You know what I'm saying? I hope that makes sense. Um, just now, I'm going to do a reading for anyone who is interested. Um, I am doing readings. They are $8.88 for the tarot readings. Casting lots is $16.16. Now, these are for this is the last day you're going to get this deal because they'll go back to $25 for a $30 for a 25-minute reading and $75 for an hour reading, which I think is pretty fair and decent. Now for the casting lots, though, it's going to be $30 for a 30-minute reading, and then it's going to be a $60 reading for a hour reading, which I will change that probably in the future when I get more regular customers. And for the month of December is the Hierophant. So I feel like a lot of like hermit energy. I feel like it's the Hierophant reverse. You know, you're not really praying for the people, but doing introspection and healing work for the self. But I also feel like it's like the Hermit card. It's like you're going inward. I hope that makes sense to you. I don't know who needed this card, but I want you to know. I don't know if someone was thinking a question, but this card came out for whoever needs this. Whoever needs to hear this message. The Nine of Cups speaks about your desires, and you see how there's a jinn, and he's going to grant you all these desires. I feel like that not only will you receive help from the spirit to achieve your desires, but I'm also getting the vibe that you need to put in the groundwork for your desires to manifest. I'm seeing like you've done the emotional, mental, and spiritual aspect. It's time to put it in the physical. But you will get what you are asking for. Whoever was wondering about if they were gonna, I don't know what the question was, but you are going to get what you desire and what you want and what you need. But you also got to put in the groundwork. Like spirit's offering you assistance, but you got to put in the groundwork. Is what I'm hearing. So I hope that makes sense. I'm hearing this represents the subconscious and conscious aspect. So the subconscious aspect for the collective consciousness is judgment. But we have the Ten of Cups as the conscious aspect. So I feel like we're kind of like judging and seeing where, like, okay, what do we want to keep and what do we want to get rid of from the collective, right? But I also feel like a sense of like home, community, wounded warriors coming home, and I feel like it's like basically a lot of healing the wounded warrior energy. So I feel like we're basically judging the wounds of the soul of the for all the we're all collectively doing that, and it's like, okay, it's time to release the wounded warrior. We're not a victim. We're a warrior. Of course, we're gonna have those scars, but we should not let these scars define us. And that's what I'm getting from spirit. And I feel super hot. It's like every time I do a reading, I always get like super, super hot after it. Mm. Whew. It's so hot. It's the fan's going. It shouldn't be hot up in here, like you know what I'm saying. But that was a general reading for the collective. I see that there are two people. I know one of them is me. But hello. I see that there's another person on live stream. Hi, how you doing? I hope you enjoyed the general reading for the collective consciousness and for humanity as a whole. Don't hesitate to say hi. Tell me where you're from. Ooh, so hot. I am going to do a chakra reading for the collective. Come on. Okay. So, collectively, as far as the chakras of Mother Earth, the root chakra needs some attention. So does the gold star chakra. The crown, the sacral, the third eye chakra, and the navel and solar plexus and earth star chakra do need attention. And then we also have the higher heart chakra and the astral aspect. So I feel like what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a general energy working for the planet. Archangel Sandafon, keeper of the earth star chakra. Archangel Metatron, keeper of the soul star chakra. I call in the angels that keep and are in charge of the chakras for the root, the sacral, navel, solar plexus, heart, throat, and third eye, and crown chakra. Om Mani Padme Hum Lam Ram Aum Ram Yam Hum Aum. Bringing in from the center of the galaxy, bringing in this high vibrational cosmic energy from the plethoras of human light. I bring it down into the Sun, Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto, and then bringing it into their core, like so, and then funneling it through every atom of the planet, like so. And then through their integral systems. Upgrading the planetary energy resonance 7.68. And then I heard the word 7.889. I don't know what those decimals mean. And I don't know. I'm hearing the word Schumann resonance and the numbers 7.68 and 7.89. So I don't know if that's going to be a sign that this is activating the planet on that frequency level, but and solidify it within the fabrics of space and time. And there we go. So, act, stunt, art. Well, thank you. Um, Energy healing is free. I'm as a conduit and I work with angels. Energy healing and attunements are free. I do Reiki attunements, but see the thing about it is I don't offer it just yet because even though I've reached beyond the master of like master level Reiki, because I have like healing modules that are higher than that. I personally can attune people. Basically, it's like a guided meditation where I take you to the tree of life and I have you drink from the sap that the dew, and I have you eat from the leaves. Like I want you to eat the fruit and the leaves. And this like you get filled with this warmth energy or like a cooling sensation. That lets me know what kind of energy like if it's hot or warmth, it lets me know that you're going to be a very powerful healer in the sense of physical healing, but if you get like a coolness, it's more like you're adept with more of the emotional and mental aspect to Reiki. The energetic side, like masculine and feminine. So, but I mean, there's no differentiation. But I always like observe, and so anyway, I certainly like when I did the energy work, I can feel the ripples, and it's definitely different, definitely shifting. Um, Treat that resistance to there is none. Thank you. So, but I do other healing modules that I have designed myself, and I've used on clients, and it has worked well. I've actually done something that I call soul recalibration and restoration. The only problem with that is that if the person is unwilling to change their behavior and they go back to the old habits, it defeats the purpose of the soul recalibration and restoration process, energy work. Because I had a client who I had done this on, and I was my first time realizing I had that ability to kind of energetically work with their soul and give healing and stuff. And her behavior like completely changed. 100 like 3 like totally changed completely. She was like this new person, and it scared her roommate. And basically, her roommate was trying to get her back into her old bad programs, which unfortunately she went back into those old programs and had those old behaviors again. So unfortunately, the healing didn't last long. But it's like I can do the healing work and help you recalibrate your own soul and stuff, but you have to like also change your lifestyle along with it. And that's up to you. I could give you pointers and give you advice, and I will can give my guidance, but other than that, it's really up to you. But what is that noise? Okay. It's nothing. Okay, that's nothing. Cool. But let me clear the energy. I don't like the handle for this one. Interesting. Oh, the yeah. So, if anyone is interested in a reading, you're more than welcome to get a reading. But like I said, it's $8.88 for a tarot reading and a $16.16 for casting lots divination. Now, I'll be honest with you. Casting lots does give you a lot more information, but each one of these, there's no time limit. Um, I will limit it to like 3 different aspects of your life. If you want to know about love, career, and health. So you could ask any general topics with any questions within those topics. But you also got to be specific too, because if you're talking about health, that could be spiritual health, that could be emotional or mental health, or even physical health. So definitely, when you're asking for spirit's guidance, I always find it important to ask the client, be like, okay, what kind of health we're talking about here? Because the spirit will be like, well, there's spiritual health, there's the soul, the health, mental health, emotional health, physical health. So it's like, which one are we talking about here? And so I always try to get them to be as specific as possible. That way, we can get the most accurate and most fine-tuned answer as possible. I really love doing this. I just wish I didn't have to charge for my gift, my abilities, I guess you could say. I really don't. I don't like charging for them, but of course, there's that equivalent exchange, and I have come to the terms with the fact that, well, this is the society that runs on money, so I'll need to charge. You know what I'm saying? So unfortunately, I have to. I don't want to, but I have to, because that's the world we live in. But I prefer the barter and trade system. We could trade 2 different services. We could trade something. A necklace for a reading, a candle, a soap for a reading. I'm open to the possibilities. Well, how long have I been on here? It's been about 59 minutes and 33 seconds. So, well, I guess while I'm waiting for people to come and if they're interested, I am going to just quickly double check, see if I have any messages, anything like that, and listen to my frequencies, because I have this frequency generator thing on my app on my phone, and it's really awesome. I love it. It allows me to play multiple frequencies at the same time. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Let's see. Let me see what she said. She said, I was trying to access your website, but it comes that the page cannot be found. Yes. Yes, it is not. I do not have a website anymore because of at the time, I had gone through a financial crisis, so I could not afford to keep the website. However, um, I it's gonna be I'm gonna have it through Wix.com. So like, do not worry, it's still the same website. I just have to. I have bought. I'm keeping the payment for the domain name the same. The creatorfrequency.com, but I have to upgrade the plan. So I will do that this September and upgrade the plan. That way you can have access to the website again. And I do truly apologize for the inconvenience when it comes to the website because it's been tough. It's been really financially, things have been hard for me, and I know I'm gonna get through this. I know that things are going to get better. I mean, already I'm gonna be getting my land surveyed in November, so it's very exciting. And so it's like I know it's gonna happen, and things are slowly, finally coming together, and it's gonna be amazing. And I hope I'm super excited. I'm not gonna lie, I am super, 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 super excited because once this home the foundation is built and I can put the home on the property, like I I will be able to have a storefront. Like this tiny home is not just going to be my home. There's going to be a storefront inside of the home. And I'm going to, like back in the old days, like in old London, they would have the shopkeepers would live on the second floor. And, maybe there'd be a kitchen and maybe a kitchen and they'd have a shopkeep. So I'm really excited about it. The way I designed it is going to be awesome. This link YouTube for future references. What do you mean linked? It says here, I hear you. I am going through the same situation regard of money coming constantly in so I can sustain a website and so on. The source of today. Okay. Like I said, let me put on these earbuds because, like I said, I'm listening to frequencies. Um, but yeah, I'm really excited about the Ren Fair. The Ren Fair is going to be at the Hot Springs County, Garland County Fairgrounds, and I will be in the fairy section. I'll be dressed as my usual outfit, you know. Let me see what she said. So when I like something, I save it into my history so I can come back and watch it again. Well, oh, thank you. I'm really glad that you like my videos. I mean, well, at least this one. um, yeah, for the most part, I'm really excited about the Ren Fair because I'm going to be using that money for some, like I said, to upgrade the website and get the website back online. But um, it's also to pay for the um the also help pay for the land to get surveyed. So I'm really excited about that. Again, I'm super excited. Once this land gets surveyed, I feel like once I get that done, I can devote myself to solely focusing on the aspect of uh, getting the materials to build the foundation for the home. And then I have to, like, once that's done, I have to save the money that I need to get the plumbing and for the plumbing and the um, plumbing and the appliances for the kitchen and bathroom. That's what I was gonna say. Mm. Do not worry. I'm looking. Even though I'm looking at my phone, I'm listening to frequencies. I am paying attention to the comment section. So it says, "I discovered you today. This is my first time being blessed by your talent." Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I just try to do my best for humanity and try to basically put my best foot forward. So I try. It says, "Hey, you're not trying. You are doing it, and that is what counts." Thanks. Thank you. Well, how does the energy feel today? Richard, using the frequency through negative green, adding in that gold, silver, and create vibration. Then doing it spiritually, sending that this way, like so, around the world, and around this way. There we go. Expand, solidify. Well, I need to eat something because I was using a lot of energy to really tap in. So if you see me eating every so often, it's because I need energy. When I do this kind of energy work, um, I tend to like burn up a lot of energy, and I think my metabolism gets faster. I really don't know, but I feel like I burn up a lot. I do burn up a lot of energy, so I do apologize if I'm eating in front of you. I don't know why, but I just suddenly thought about there's this like Japanese um there's this Japanese YouTuber. I think she has a TikTok and a few other on a few other platforms, but basically it's like her and her friends, and what they do is they eat all kinds of foods like candy to other desserts, to even like breakfast, lunch, and dinner foods. And but their main thing is candy. I think like sweets. And I was just thinking like, man, if they those people just eating candy and they're getting millions upon millions of views, it's like, damn. So if they could do it, I could do it. I don't know why that pops into my head. So be sure to share my YouTube channel with your friends. Do not hesitate to, if they're into like psychic readings, tarot, things like that. Um, I also do videos where I talk about different gods and goddesses to different pantheons, religions, spiritual, occult stuff. So I do a lot of like journal. I'm kind of like a jack of all trades. Sometimes you might see me making candles or soaps, or I just talk about my day. It's kind of not really a platform bound by any specific context. That makes any sense. Like, I like to be free and to be open. So in what? He got his circuit in his eye? The fuck? What? That's crazy. That's some crazy. Whoa, that's crazy. Oh, Hmm. 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 Well, since there are no um, people on this channel, I think what I'm gonna do is end this live stream, and I'll come back later today and try to do some more readings for people. But I hope you guys have a blessed day and know that you're powerful shamans, warriors, healers, you're all that in a bag of chips. Kisses, hugs, and love to all of you beautiful, amazing souls out there. Magical blessings. Until next time, see you soon.